Alright, we're going to try the letter again. This time, instead of loading my save data, I'm just going to start from the beginning. And we're going to skip everything. We're going to go straight to that scene. Should be fun. And we'll try to recreate all the same decisions that we made last time. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I just think it's not going to work. New game. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice that last time.
Hello?
You're not my mom. Alright, it's not taking too long to get to where we were. Okay, we're doing good. Oh, there we go. Yes, thank you. Alright, now we skip. Go away. Last thing I see before I fall to sleep. All I know is darkness. And this time we do save it. Save. Are you sure you want to save it? Oh, write the file. Yes. It looks the same though, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I did save it properly. I think it just won't load to this scene properly. Like this is like so. Let's make sure to save again after this because this did not work. Okay, so let's move forward a little bit. A buzz breaks the silence. I start to rouse, pulled into consciousness against my own will. I've never felt this tired before. Something new is happening here. There's a new relationship. I'm gonna look at it later though. Let's wait till she wakes up. I just want to sleep, but the insistent buzzing, poking and prodding isn't letting me. My old mattress may not be the comfiest of places, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up. Okay, that's a good sign that they're talking to Isabella. It means that Isabella might be alive.
5 more minutes, Becca.
I swat at what is nudging persistently at my side. Can't I just get a few more minutes of sleep today? I promise I'll work hard once I'm up. A hand lightly taps my cheek, and something cold is suddenly being pressed at the back of my head. The icy sensation spreads throughout the area, giving me an uncomfortable feeling.
Isabella? Isabella? Can you hear me? Isabella?
The fog immediately lifts from my mind the moment I recognize the voice, and my eyes snap open. There, looking down at me, is Rose. Maybe I should look at the relationships now, remind myself who Rose is. Oh, there's no Rose here. Oh, Rose is the woman that's our friend, right? She's alive. That's great. Who else is here? And then the woman with black hair. I don't know who she is, but okay. Another woman loiters beside her, but my attention is too focused on my co-agent to even ask why there's someone else with her. Rose's posture just screams worry, although she keeps a straight face, or trying to at least. Or trying at least. I can't help but feel bad for making her fret. A wave of dizziness washes over me as I try to get up, forcing me to lie back down again. Rose is alive. That's great. Luckily, yeah, because I was thinking Rose would die since there's no relationship to Rose here. Luckily, the feeling subsides after a few seconds until a mild throbbing somewhere at the back of my head remains. They should have put Rose here, though, because it's weird to not have Rose here, and then it makes people make assumptions about how important Rose is in the plot that you shouldn't necessarily know, you know? With a little assistance from Rose, I push myself upright. She hands me an ice pack and gestures for me to press it where I suspect a small bump has already formed. If the light ache in the area indicates anything.
All right, Isabella, where are we?
The Ermengarde mansion. Why? Ow, my head.
And the date today?
October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
15, 14, 13, 12 teen. No, that's wrong. Why are we doing this?
She's just checking if your
Well,
injury is in
see.
any way serious.
This time I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. It's impossible to overlook her, what with the way she towers over us. And here I thought Rose is already tall. Who is she anyway? One of the remaining cleaning crews? She does not look like cleaning crew. That's a rich lady. But with how primly dressed she is, I don't think anyone would want to clean in a suit, as an expensive suit as that. Why did you immediately say that then? You could have just said that she's not cleaning crew. You didn't have to, like, see, this is what I'm talking about, where they use unnecessary words, like, is she cleaning crew? No, she does not look like cleaning crew. You could have just not had her say that she thought she was cleaning crew in the first place. The gloves alone must have cost a fortune. Yeah, so stop talking about how she might be cleaning crew. Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose, considering us with an almost unreadable expression, before finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. It's like if she was like, is she an astronaut? No, why would an astronaut be in this house? And also, an astronaut would be wearing, like, an astronaut suit, right? It's like, stop, please, stop. I can't help but fold my arms protectively over myself as she does so. She may be far from a cleaning crew. Stop talking about the cleaning crew. But she certainly looks like our supervisor during evaluation.
Just do it, please.
I eye them both warily, but recite everything as she has asked. Rose releases a breath of relief once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance.
Can you please ask who this lady
Are you
is?
all right?
Exasperation soon replaces the dull ache. The memory's a little fuzzy. The attic and...
There was someone, Rose. In the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's probably just one of the cleaning crews.
This lady's probably a
The
client.
boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute...
No, not any of those. They're, I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
Both Rose and the lady look at me like I've grown another head. Did I say something weird? Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the woman before the awkward silence stretches on further. It's her saleswoman smile. The same one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. Yeah, she's giving her that because she's the client, probably. I should show this to troublesome clients, or just to avoid trouble in general, she advised. It's also the same one she gives me when I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale. Her eyes are serious when she turns back to me. She takes both of my shoulders, gently squeezes it, and with as much patience as she can
As
muster.
much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you. You know, signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call. Isabella, I'm going to ask again. Are you really all right? What happened?
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry. I remember I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic. And there's... whoever it is. Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down.
Damn it, Isabella, tell them the place is haunted.
Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open. We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Perhaps it is a concussion.
Are you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
Wait. Hold your horses, Rose. I can't just miss an important sale because of a minor bump in the head. An extremely minor bump. I've had worse when I was a kid. This is nothing.
Besides, if I leave, you'll have to shoulder everything in the open house, alone. And in a mansion this big?
Maybe you should leave because there's a monster in the house that wants to kill you, Isabella. Well, there's also the part where I may lose that bonus BRC promise. But that's completely besides the point. What about the fact that you might lose your head? Rose gives me a skeptical look when I return the cold compress to her and push myself off the floor. I have to use the staircase's railings to steady myself, but otherwise I feel fine.
See? I'm A-okay.
The two of them exchange a worried glance. Rose assumes a contemplative look. Can we introduce this lady who's here? I bite my lower lip in anticipation. If she says
Right,
no,
you in?
a smile threatens to slip out of me.
If I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
Yes, Rose.
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
You insisted. But remember what I said. First sign of you looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
Suddenly, a small cough sounds against the walls of the foyer, interrupting our banter. The woman is looking expectantly at the two of us. Her stare makes me shrink back a little on myself. She isn't really intimidating. She's probably a client who got here early for the open house. Well, she is. But not in a scary negative way. Far from it. Actually, her demeanor simply commands an air of sophistication and respect. In a different world, the younger me would have probably wished to be like her. But not anymore. Let's go on and on about this for hours. Or just like, can we move the plot forward? At our lack of response, she coughs again. Why don't we just respond? Lifting a well-trimmed eyebrow at me in question. Words get caught in my throat at the sight of it. No, please don't do that. Just talk. And Rose, as usual, is swift to catch my blunders.
My sincerest apologies, Mrs.
Miss McCullough. Marianne McCullough.
There we go. Marianne McCullough. Is she one of the people in the relationship? Yeah, there's Marianne. There's no Rose, but there is a Marianne. Okay, interesting. So she's probably more important than Rose. Which I shouldn't know, but unfortunately they put a relationship in chart in the game that they shouldn't have put in it. The words interior designer catch my eyes before my partner flips it over. Oh, probably someone interested in the mansion for its 17th century influences then. I won't hold it against her, though. Despite the hearsay and remaining habited for years, the mansion's original fittings and furniture have been kept completely intact and restored to pristine condition. How am I doing for time? Doing fine. Let's keep it going. I suppose some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. After all, what it offers this place could also be a haven for people looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm.
Miss McCullough, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting the tour soon enough. In the meantime, we've prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting. If you could please...
Thanks. There's no need for it, though. I just dropped by for a quick survey of the place.
I better save the game now, because I have a feeling that something's wrong with that save file. So I'm just going to save it here. I think it says Isabella because you play as multiple characters in this game. Let's do a save file here.
I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Right? Rose's confusion is impossible to miss when she glances at me, and I return it with an equally perplexed look. And against my better judgment, I blurt out the first question that comes to
I'm
mind.
sorry. Homeowners?
I should have kept my mouth shut. A flash of irritation crosses her face, but it instantly disappears under a mask of professional detachment.
Yes. Hannah Wright? I was hired by her to handle the interior design for their newly bought home.
Is that not who's supposed to own the place? Oh, so somebody already bought the house. We didn't realize that, right? Okay, is Hannah one of the people here? Yeah, Hannah. Wow. Alright, so we got new characters. So I guess the reason why my relationship with Marianne is pretty high, but my relationship with Hannah is lower. It's kind of weird. Okay, I think Luke is probably another person that I haven't met yet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Zachary and Ashton are my two friends.
This is the Ermengarde mansion, right?
It is, but
She pauses, possibly trying to find the right words to fix the awkward situation without offending someone. All right, let's. I don't want to say we'll check with our supervisor. I want to talk about whatever this is.
We're sorry, ma'am. We don't really know what's going on here.
Oh, Marianne, I didn't like that answer. I should have said we'll check with our supervisor.
If it's okay, maybe we can...
Aren't you the ones in charge here? How can you not know what's going on here?
You see, Miss McCullough, right now the house is...
Amazing how she can keep her voice level, yet still convey utter displeasure with it. Didn't sound that level to me. I've dealt with people acting the opposite before, and if I were to choose, it's much easier to handle clients who talk your ear off when angry. People like her are the hardest to read. Besides me, I shoot Rose a pleading look. Beside me, I shoot Rose a pleading look. She returns it with a glare before taking the reins from me in an attempt to smooth out the situation. Yeah. So, we didn't lose any... Oh, no, Rose is not even a person that shows up in the chart. But Marianne... We heard our relationship with Marianne. There's a promise in it that we will be talking about this later. I am not looking forward to that at all. I could reload and say the right thing, but I just want to like live with my bad decisions. What else can I do? Or what can I do? She can deal with this better than me. Who knows what might come out of my mouth if I handle this on my own.
we're really sorry, ma'am. My partner's probably still a bit winded from her fall.
If she's unwell, then she shouldn't be working here right now.
Sorry, you're an interior designer. You can't throw us out. She raises her hand, and also you seem to think that the people own this house when nobody owns it, I think. She raises her hand to rub the side of her temple, as if to stave off the beginnings of a headache.
Never mind that. I just want to know what's going on here. I was led to believe that this house has already been bought by my client and my services are needed for the house's interior design.
Perhaps there's been a confusion then. We haven't heard anything from our supervisors regarding a closed deal for this property yet. In fact, today's only the first day of our open house. If you wish, we can call them and confirm for you.
Right, that's what I should have said earlier.
That wouldn't be necessary, but thank you for being direct with me, Miss Cooper. I already thought something was a little odd earlier. If you'll excuse me, I also have a call to make to my secretary.
With a slight wave of her hand, she leaves us. That seems to be the end of it. Maybe she's a ghost. Both Rose and I breathe a sigh of relief. Disaster averted. Still, I've already prepared myself to dial the number to our Luxbourne office and check, even if she didn't ask for it. I would be very frustrated if, for some reason, something has been decided without my or Rose's knowledge. That's a whole new level of unfair. We've been working hard on this. Moments later, Miss McCullough returns, looking a little frustrated, but with an apology clear in her face. I feel a little sorry for her having to go through all this trouble.
There seems to have been a little misunderstanding with my client. If you'll allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here. I was informed they'll be dropping by for the open house today. I figured it'd be a waste to just leave after that long drive. I might as well meet him here.
Alright, so yeah, she was wrong. Her client didn't buy the house yet.
Certainly. You could stay at the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive. And, Isabella? I left a few documents in my car. You know where I keep those. Can you please get it for me?
Rose takes a glance at her wristwatch before tossing me a set of
And
keys.
hurry! We've still got a few minutes to double check those papers.
Okay, got it.
The two of them disappear behind the parlor's door. Should I stop here? Rose is alive. That's great. Their departure brings with it a stillness to keep me company, neither welcoming nor comforting. I'd like to get to another exciting part before I stop. Alone like this, it's impossible not to think of what really happened. I wish the memory itself isn't as elusive as it normally is. Let's save the game anyway, just in case. Then again, Rose already said she didn't receive any call from me. Was it just paranoia, a temporary lapse after having heard all those tales about this place? Probably. I want to think of it as such. Better to think of it as such so I can work in peace. No? Except a small part of my mind begs to differ. And if I'm going to be completely honest with myself, I want nothing more than to leave this place as soon as possible. Well, you could have, but you chose not to. I don't know what's in this house, and I don't want to know. Yeah, it seems like you do, though. The keys Rose have just handed me dig into my palm. Its jagged edges creating shallow ridges on my skin from how hard I'm clutching it. Seriously, you could just leave. It's a reminder of what I still need to do, and why I've taken this job in the first place. Hugging my blazer close. Oh. Okay, get in the game, Josh. Hugging my blazer closer to my body, I exit the house to get what Rose is asking of me. Just a few more hours, Isabella. Sell the house, get the money. Get the women. Then you get the women. The power. Okay. A flock of people have already gathered in the mansion's front yard by the time we officially open the doors. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point, and this is a good point to save. And this is the end of chapter 1, and this is the end of the little second chapter. So creating a nice little table of contents here. Are you sure you want to overwrite the save file? Yes. All right. Let's see what happens if I load this. Let's see what happens if I load this. If I load this, then what happens? You see, I didn't do anything wrong. It's that when you do this, it breaks the game. It's the wrong place to save the file, and it breaks the game. So if I put Be Brave and Look Up, then this will break the game. Yep. No! Evil game break! Alright. So, now I realize that you can't save the game just anywhere, which is sort of a problem for a game where you're supposed to be able to save anywhere. So yeah, anyway, I guess that's it. That's all, folks. Please like, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment. Love you guys. Bye-bye. I didn't do anything wrong. The game is just partially broken. Save recent gameplay, full video.